Hi friends, it's been a hot minute. I'm finally back with another video, and this time, as promised, this is the review video of the Aroot A1 folder flip phone. I've been testing this on and off for the past few weeks or months, I think. But let me just get some specs out of the way. I have a copy here online because I'm gonna forget. So it's not a fast phone. It's running Qualcomm QM215 mobile platform, ARM Cortex A53 MP4 1.3 GHz CPU, and Qualcomm Adreno 308 485 MHz GPU. I don't think that matters, right? It's just not that fast. I think that's all I need to know. So the screen is about 3.5 inches. And I think it's about the same as any other flip phones like this Kyocera 902 KC. So it's the same length. This is narrower, but the length of the display or the height is about the same, 3.5 inches. The RAM is only 2 GB. You can't expect this to run apps like, for example, Uber maybe, or Discord. I mean, Discord runs, but it's gonna be slow. I'm not even gonna try it, but I did try it before. So 16 gig of storage, but you can expand it up to 128 gig. It does have a memory card slot. There's like indentation here, and then you just kind of pry it open. Here's a guitar pick. It has a removable battery, 2000 milliamp hour, which is honestly, it's not a lot, but I don't know, for me, my phone lasts for days, but I don't really use this for heavy social media. Of course, usually people don't use flip phones for that. I usually use this for listening to music, maybe watching some YouTube videos here and there. But 2000 milliamp hour is enough for this small screen, and it lasts me, I'd say maybe about 2 to 4 days. 4 days if I'm not using it as much. I'm gonna remove for you. Let me just turn it off first. By the way, the power button is right here, in case you babies are not familiar. This is your SIM tray. It uses nano SIM card, and then this is the micro SD card slot, so you can put micro SD up to 128 gigs. And let me just put the battery back in. It's quite rare for a phone these days to come with a removable battery, but I don't know, even if it has removable battery, it's not like you can easily access or easily get the replacement battery for this. So it's kind of useless for me. I doubt you can get it anywhere. I mean, you could probably buy it from Korea. I'm not from Korea, so that's gonna be a hassle. I decorated the back of my phone with like fish stick. Aroot A1. So let's just wait. While we're waiting for this to boot up, because it does take quite a while, here's a side-by-side, which I did a side-by-side size comparison on my unboxing video for this. Closed. So the Mive is obviously, it's a lot bigger, thicker. And then what it looks like side-by-side, the screen on the Mive is a lot bigger. Honestly, it has such a big screen. I feel like if it doesn't have a keypad and if it's just this phone, it's still usable. So there. Now, aside from that, so just again, some specs. It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, does have a C-type charging port, which is good. The gripe that I had with my Japanese flip phones is that they often come, well, this is not an example, this is also type C, but let me see. This one, for example, is the Sharp SH06G. It comes with micro USB port, and honestly, I find myself looking for a charger all the time. I just don't have a lot of that anymore, and I keep losing it. These days, phones come with USB-C. It's good that this one comes with type C. And it's a pretty light phone as well. Again, comparing it, for example, with, just close this, example with this one, the Mive style folder. Of course, this has a case, but even without a case, this is heavier, really light. It's made of plastic everywhere. This one is also plastic. I don't know if it's just me, I feel like this is heavier. the Kyocera. So it's narrow. I really like this phone. I've been using this. So I try to switch up my phones and try to use them when I can. One thing that people sometimes ask is what's the Android version? So this has Android 11 Go, I think. It's basically a lighter version of Android. It does have Google services pre-installed, so you're gonna get Google and support for YouTube and YouTube Music, even Maps. Open a video here, maybe this one. Yeah, let me see. I don't think I have auto rotate on. How do I mean, it's not so bad. That's why I said some people are kind of like, what's the point of using a flip phone if you're just gonna install social media? I mean, who cares? People are allowed to use their phone however they want. Besides, even if you do install social media, it's not like you're gonna doom scroll using this thing. It's not comfortable and it's not the best looking screen. So you can watch YouTube like this or videos like this when you're in a pinch, but honestly I usually don't. I kind of use this for like podcast kind of stuff. But it's there. It also has a touch screen. It does have a 3.5 millimeters headphone jack, which is the standard headphone jack that we used to have until phone manufacturers started taking that away from us. Let me see. So I have a pair of earphones here. Also get a volume rocker here on the right side. Of course, you can also listen to the music when it's closed like this. By the way, since I'm showing you the front screen here, there's no way to turn this to English for some reason. It's just Korean. So there's that. The keypad, which I've shown in my unboxing video, is really pretty. So it has this chrome finish. It's plastic. But the keypad itself is kind of, you could almost see it reminds me of pearls. It's shimmery, glittery, not glittery, but there's like some shimmer. And it's really flat, but it's not hard to type on, which I really like. Now, people have been asking about this as well. I'm using this Novo launcher. It's a third-party launcher. Let me show you. Another problem that I have with this phone is the typing language is defaulting to Korean all the time, even if I've already set the phone language to English. So when I press here, as you can see, you either have to like press the touchscreen here, go to ABC, or you press this key here, the asterisk. This is the launcher that I'm referring to. So this is what I'm using, and then I downloaded a third-party icon pack. This is called, I think this is this one. It's called Olympia icon pack, which is cartoony, really colorful and cute. There are a lot of different ones that you can download. I think this one is paid, but it's not expensive. But there are also a lot of free ones that you can get. As far as price, I got this for, I think, honestly, I can't remember. I'm trying to think. It's probably somewhere around 7,000 to 10,000 Filipino or Philippine pesos. But I think you can also get the secondhand from Facebook Market or eBay maybe. I think on eBay they're overpricing this. This is a better phone, honestly. So another thing that people ask all the time is if this is gonna work on their if this is gonna work with their carrier. Honestly, I'm really not helpful. That's why I'm so hesitant to post this video, because I feel like it's not gonna add any value. I can show you the phone and tell you what works maybe or what doesn't work, but I can't tell you if this is gonna work with your carrier, because I'm from the Philippines and I think we still have 2G here, and I don't know if this is gonna work with your carrier wherever you are. This has LTE. This has LTE, and I think that's 4G. So if 4G works wherever you are, it might work, but I can't promise you that. It's the same with the Microsoft folder, honestly. Yeah, I can't really tell you much about the phone because it's a flip phone. It's really cute. It has a touchscreen. It runs Android, so you can use it for emailing or texting. You can download your messaging apps, YouTube stuff, and it's a good way to still stay connected without sacrificing communication with friends or family, because nowadays it's rare for people to kind of like text or call, so they're often on messaging apps like Messenger or Viber or WhatsApp. All those apps are gonna work with this phone, and even if you can download TikTok or Pinterest like I did, it's not something that you would use for hours just browsing stuff. So in the last few weeks that I've been using this, I've been enjoying this just because it's so light, it's so easy to carry. It has YouTube or Google services, so I have a Play Store where I can download apps that I need. I'm not gonna use this for banking. People ask if they can install certain banks. You can, but this is Android 11, so who knows who knows up until when you can actually use the app for, because usually they update the apps and sometimes it doesn't work with like older version of Android anymore. So just keep that in mind. You can still download apps, that's for sure, but it's just something that I would recommend if you want to, again, stay connected without the excessive social media. So, and if you want, you just want your phone to be nostalgic, kind of reminds you of your childhood, or if you've always wanted a flip phone, it's a good start. It's a cute little phone. It also has a phone charm hole here. You can put a lanyard here or phone charm like this to just kind of loop it like that. I don't know if you can see. Can recommend this for people who love flip phone and you're okay with the phone not being fast. That means it's not meant for gaming. You can probably install some games, but I wouldn't recommend it. Another thing I wanted to mention is the responsiveness of the phone. Again, it has a touchscreen. For the most part, it is responsive, but you can kind of feel when you're touching the screen that it's just not the same feel as high-end phones. And I know people who would buy this would already have that in mind. You would have some kind of expectation that this phone is just it's not meant for gaming. It's meant for communication. I think is a word. You want to stay connected with friends, but you don't want to be bombarded with ads and social media throughout your day. Shortcut button here for camera. Picture here. This is what it looks like. Again, this has LTE, but I can't really tell you if it's gonna work where you live. And I think that's one of the main things that you want to know first before considering to purchase a flip phone. But if that's not an issue, I can easily recommend this just because it's a really cute device, easy to carry, lightweight, and it's a good start. It has touchscreen, it has Google Play services, and it doesn't cost a lot if you get it from other sources like Facebook Market or Carousel, maybe eBay sometimes. Try to find one that's like secondhand maybe. I don't know if you're into that stuff. Thank you so much if you watched it till the end. I really appreciate your time. I'll try to post more videos like this. And once again, thank you so much. Bye bye.